Hello everyone. So we are back and today we will discuss the Aimcat 2309. A very good mock, getting mixed reviews from different peoples about the difficulty level of the VRC, DLR and Quant. Let's see what learnings we can take from this mock. Obviously, this type of mock can also come in CAT. There is no specified procedure or the level of the cat, and you should not have any bias in expecting the paper pattern or the level of the exam. So as usual, we will first start with the VRC and we will see that how to tackle such VRC. Obviously, the pattern is same in this MCAT. There are four RCs with four question each, and the rest of the questions, the eight questions, were from the VA. So quite similar to what we are getting in different series, and according to the last year CAT also. So as far as the VRC is concerned, I'm getting mixed reviews from different type of students about the difficulty level of the VRC, and people are saying that it is particularly not very difficult or not even difficult. So it was on the easier to moderate side. I wouldn't say it easier, but obviously it was on the moderate side. And let's discuss how many RCs were there and everything. So we will first start with the RCs part. The first RC was about the Netherlands and the reduction of the crime rate in the Netherlands. Crime rates. One RC was based on the myths of Soviet Union. One was on the art and literature. Art and literature. Just wait a second. And the last one was based on the mathematics. According to me, no RC was very difficult. Though I had some problem in reading about the Russian and the Soviet because I was not well aware with the topics. But as you proceed, as I have said in the Dashcat 6 analysis also, as you proceed with the RC, as you start reading, as you start bringing continuity and belief in the RC that you can do that RC, you will realize that you will soon start experiencing the thing that you can understand those RCs. So, for example, the crime rate RC was not a very difficult. Mathematics was also a simple one, not very difficult. Art and literature and myths uh, could be problematic for someone, but their level was not very high or very difficult. They were also doable. And as far as the questions were concerned, questions were pretty straightforward or not very difficult, to be very honest. Uh, so far, about uh, 10 to 11 MCATs has been conducted, and the level of RCs, the level of options was not very difficult till the point. So obviously, this is not a bad choice or this is not a bad thing, and it might prepare you for an easy cat also, because whenever the cat comes easy, so example, if the cat comes easy, sometimes the students had bias that the cutoffs would be around 20 marks in the VRC or 22 marks, and they would do only 3 RCs because that's what they have been doing from the last 6 to 7 months. But the Aimcat test series make you realize that there could be easy section or there could be hard section, but the high cutoffs due to the relative performance of other aspirants. So what does it mean that in the cat you have to give best of yourself and you don't know what actually other aspirants are doing at the same time? So when the test ends, you would only get to know the level of your slot. So be careful and be optimistic about the attempts rate also and the accuracy also. Now if I come to the va was also similar on the or on the easier side only, not on the difficult side. And para summary pj was quite doable, and a good student with a good reasoning skills could easily uh, eliminate the option choice in rcs and va. And as far as my bare minimum marks is concerned, I would expect 26 plus marks in this section to be bare minimum, though the section is considered easy by many. And the cutoff is 28 marks as I'm doing it post test. So, but uh, a first impression would be that VRC, according to me, first impression of mine would be that VRC is not difficult, but it is not very easy also. So it was on the moderate side, and it was um, one level below the cat, but not very much below the cat level. And 26 plus marks is the bare minimum you should be targeting here. And now let's move to the DILR. People have scored 60 out of 60 here, and obviously many people have scored 40 plus also. So again, if I start with the set 6644, so 6 questions set and 4 questions set, right? So there was one means of transport set, quite easy. Just two different arrangements were there, and they were very simple, I mean. The next set was on the pie chart, two pie charts. Again, a very easy set if you could understand the things mentioned. The questions seemed lengthy, but actually the questions were very easy. And these type of pie charts have been given by the Time Institute in the past Aimcat series also. So uh, till this point, you should be familiar. If you haven't, make yourself familiar with those things. And now there is a one games and tournament set, and there was one circular arrangement set. So both of these sets are the copy of the past year sets of the MCAT. They are copied from the past years, and that is the reason why the students have not faced much difficulty in doing all the 20 questions, uh, because the main reason is not that they were familiar. The main reason is that their confidence gets boosted up when they see the familiarity with the sets. Even the 10 minutes, even the timer is left only with the 10 minutes, but when you know that you can do it, you try to do it, and eventually you end up doing the set. That's the main thing when you attempt any cat mock. You should believe in yourself, and you have a firm belief in yourself. I would say 33 plus marks would be good to go here, because these two questions should not be missed, and one 6 marker set should not be missed at all. So 33 marks would be a good thing to go. Now let's discuss about the QA seems horrible to many. QA seems again very horrible to many, but let's uh, let's forget about all the biases, all the past year patterns, all the things for which we are preparing. Obviously, the type of questions, the type of questions, the pattern of the questions, the topic of those questions are not matching with the past cat papers. And 99% chances are there that this type of questions might not appear in the um, upcoming cat 2022. But still if you are in the mock, take the mock as your real cat and perform wisely. So even if the QA was not very relevant to the cat, but your focus should be on your percentiles. Focus should be on your percentiles and to score a good percentile even in the irrelevant quant. So far, this quant seemed a little, not a little, very much deviated from the level of the cat. But yes, if the Time Institute gave you this type of uh, quant, and again we have no choice, and the bare minimum here would be 25 plus. I don't want to discuss much about this quant. I don't find it very much relevant. There were questions which you can do. Obviously there were some good questions. For example, there was question of father, mother, and 6 sons, and 6 children. So you have to arrange, and from these type of quants, do every question and take learning. Do every question and take learning, and forget everything else. You don't have to be worried a lot about this quant, and you don't have to be worried about the people who are scoring 50 plus in this quant, because your score and their score are not related in any manner. Your score is related to the performance of the majority, not the performance of the minority. So with this, we are ending the Aimcat 2309 analysis. Uh, for the overall mock scenario, if I add 26 plus 33, 26 plus 33 would be 59 or almost 60, and 25, 85 is again a bare minimum. 85 is again a bare minimum in this mock. 85 is again a bare minimum in this mock, which you should target. And if you this is the bare minimum. If you add 30 marks, 115 is leading you to the 99 percentile. So you are who are just scoring 85 marks, you are not very far away from the 115. You just need to score 30 more marks, or you can say 10 more uh, correct questions. And I hope, I believe that there is enough time to do such miracles, or to do such things which require hard work, a push, and you should not be distracted from any other things during this phase. So from now onwards, my focus would be on the guidance, on the strategies to be discussed in the mock analysis, rather than discussing the number of questions, type of questions, because till this time you must be familiar with the type and number of questions. Now we are focusing on different aspects, because at this time you need a mental support also. uh, the practice, the number of mocks, number of questions are not just enough to improve your percentile. You should be balanced with your thoughts. You should be balanced with your uh, skills. You should be balanced with your vision. So we will keep everything in balance, and we will analyze each and every mock. Stay tuned and subscribe, and push the bell notification for regular updates. And we are coming soon with the SIMCAT 9 analysis. Thank you and have a very happy day.